Anish, you want to say something here? I was told you want to defend these people.
I want to say before you open up the lines, Arnab, that I'm not wearing my political hat on today. Otherwise, I would not be defending the poster boy of the government's ministers, Ranveer Allahabadiya. But I want to point to something more difficult, right? Which is that we have an 18th century solution to a 21st century problem. We've discussed that the speech uttered was inappropriate. We know that some action has to be taken about it.
So rape laws are not strong enough, which means people have a license to rape.
They simply are not strong enough.
Yeah, so rape laws are not strong enough. So the option is not to have rape laws at all or to give people a license to rape.
That unnatural sex.
No, I don't understand this. You're talking about the law because you don't want to talk about this. No, you don't want to talk about this privileged pervert called Ranveer Allahabadiya.
No, I'm saying...
Why? You're part of some social set?
Punish or to get
You're part of some social set?
Section 7. No, Arnab, Section
67 you think these privileged... You
for 2 years of imprisonment and 5,000 rupees... 5,000 rupees fine. He can go to jail for 2 years and I think he deserves to go to jail, Ranveer Allahabadiya. He has taken all the spiritual followers of Sadhguru and all the leading monks who used to come to his channel on his podcast. He has taken all their followers for a ride. And what he has done is downright unacceptable. And if we are wondering why YouTube is not being very active about taking a decision on him and just put away his podcast and shut down his channel, that's because he and his partner Viraj Seth.
No. YouTube, I don't understand how it operates. YouTube, one minute. If you're reporting, let me tell you this. Let me tell you, I don't know if you know this. If you're reporting on violence, if you're putting out a news story on violence, 1 second, everyone on. If you're reporting on a news story about violence, and there's a drop of blood that you show, YouTube's algorithm refused to recognize or promote that content, saying it's against guidelines. But this, when you say, if I pay you 2 crores, will you do this to my private part? Or have you seen the intimate part of anyone other than your mother? Or would you indulge in incest with your parents? Is considered commendable and monetizable. And if I talk about it, then the grandfather of the Crude Comedy Club says, oh, you guys don't understand, we got followers. And I began by saying today, pornography has followers. Doesn't pornography have followers? So if these people say we got followers, I mean, every pornographic star can tomorrow say that journalists are threatened by them. Maybe that's become a business model. Should I open up the lines, Ira?
Business model.
Arnab, I want to come in.
Yeah, Ira first.
And rightfully so, that because of debates such as the one that we're having, all of these people are getting more and more famous, and definitely stuff which is pornographic is getting more and more views. And that is the reason why content creators are going more and more on the pornographic track. If you see someone like Samay Raina, look at his content 5 years ago and look at his content today and look at the level of pornography that has increased. And because there is no regulation...
And that's why Ranveer Allahabadiya takes him as a role model.
Absolutely. And
yeah, and so Ranveer Allahabadiya says, I'm going to be more perverted than Samay Raina. They have a race to the bottom.
I think somewhere
and then
we all
comes and supports
are
back both of them. Okay, Sanjana is on the debate.
I think somewhere we are all not here together to have a closed-minded discussion. All of us are coming from a space where we are very liberated, where I think comedy also is fine. If it is a little vulgar in films, we still look at them. And even if women are wearing slightly skimpy clothes, that is also fine in entertainment. Or even if there are a little bit of intimate scenes in the movies, that also we see and we forget. It's okay. The script required it. Or even if there are jokes that are cracked anywhere or everywhere, we are fine with it. But jokes cracked on the intimate life of your parents is... it has crossed all boundaries of limitations, and that is something which definitely cannot go very well with Indian culture, American culture, British
I
culture.
think-
But they want the
no
hits.
culture can accept it.
Yeah, okay.
No
Deepika
culture can
on the
accept it,
right.
however
Deepika,
broad-minded
two
you
versus
are.
Deepika.
I am a very liberal
Deepika.
person. I'm a very
India.
Deepika, louder.
We are clearly living in two Indias. One India is going to these vulgar comedy shows and enjoying it thoroughly. And they say as long as there's paywall, you have the choice whether to watch it or not. We are living in two Indias where one is fine with porn watching and the other thinks it's absolute
Dushyant.
disgusting. We are in a fight of sanskars. Arnab, my question to you is, how do you differentiate? One thing is right for someone, one thing is wrong for someone. Whatever we can do in terms of legislation can be done for adults versus minors. Let's talk constructive. Australia has recently passed a law where they're banning social media for under 16-year-old kids, and they're going to go all out in implementing that. What are we doing in India to actually stop this filth from reaching the minors? But because that seems to be the biggest concern.